everyone, Aaron Sinkers here, and welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. And the amount of views on the video is going up quite a bit, despite it being uploaded some days ago. But I am not receiving the amount of views, well, not views, but comments. I'm not receiving any comments on suggestions for what should I do, like strategic-wise for Sandbox. So if you want to reply and put an idea down in the description, go ahead, because I'll put that in the next video. If not, I mean, you're just never going to reply anyway. So, what's the point? We're going tribal, folks. Tribal era. So we have some mammoths. And the tribe here is really hungry. I mean really hungry. So they grab their spears and will attack the mammoths. Who will win? Oh my goodness. And oh, looks like they've gotten their food. But what's this? What's this? What happened here? An ice age struck right about now and has become cold and barren. And the caveman realize they're up against a force much worse. So they are now up against the Vikings. So as they can see up ahead, some Vikings. So the mammoths, the caveman spears and everything decide to work together to take him out. As you can see, look at them, they're just playing around. Little dudes. Little dudes. But the Vikings didn't like that. And so they decided to increase their forces. Bringing three ships to counteract. And as you can see here, the mighty mammoths are getting needled a lot, getting hit with icy arrows. Darn, these guys have been through a whole bunch of stuff. Googly eyes. Oh my gosh, they're cold and frozen. This way of an icy mammoth. But will they succeed in taking down the pesky... Come on. Succeed! No! Yes, they have succeeded. They have now prevailed and have taken down those pesky Vikings. But the Vikings, they're not giving up without a fight. So they decided to summon more advanced forces. And look at this, the cavemen are struggling. The Vikings have won the war. The prehistorics have been taken out. But a new force arises. well, more like Pursuit Force, they decide to send in every single mammoth they have at their disposal. This will be complete mess. What? How is this possible? They have all those mammoths and they all been annihilated. Okay, not even that. So they have been annihilated. How about a whole bunch of bone mages? The bone mages do not appreciate the death of their mammoths, so they have come back for revenge. But the Vikings, as brutal and stubborn as they are, have annihilated them. So the caveman decided to give up. The prehistoric have left, and here we have the medieval. Catapults armed and ready to fire. Boom! The medievals are successful. And so the elite decided a fight. A Valkyrie, or whatever it's called, versus the king. Who will win this one? And the Vikings decided to retreat. The medieval prevails. But those farmers, those darn farmers, decided to attack him. So the peasants decided to rebel. The king was being overrun. And they're just clinging on like parasites. He's just going on top of the pile and just like, get down! Down, peasant! Down, peasant! I said get down, peasant! And as the king swung his sword, taking out those pesky peasants. And as the king said, as he swings his mighty sword, taking down the peasants. The peasants don't know the mighty power of the king. And as one by one, or two by two, he annihilates them. Get down, peasants! Said stay down! As he cuts him up. Cuts him into tiny little pieces. And the peasants have unknowingly won. 3 remaining. The king has been annihilated. The peasants are happy. His honest men are not. And so the knights were deployed to take him out. Along with their new king. But this time, surrounded by priests. And as the peasants fought the knights, thinking that they could take him down as easy as the king, what they didn't realize is that the king's reinforcements are well trained to do this. And so, the king remains victorious, and that all who are involved will be forced to pay taxes for what they have done. Or, let's say. And that is the end of our story, and we move on to another one. Two ancient gods were having a conflict. Oh, so we have two artillery pieces taken out. One. The Reds have won. Or the Minotaur has succeeded. Victory! The Hay Veilers were all huddled as potion sellers on the other side. There's a whole bunch of poisons being thrown. How did you get down? Oh. What's this? I've heard about the secret door, but not really sure what it is. That is just so absurd. What are you doing? Get back up there. As you can see, the potion sellers have won. Look at that face, folks. If you think those googly eyes are for sillies, think again. Do not take this as a joke. That is a face of pure seriousness and pure lust for revenge, war, and even death. Then the wheelbarrows decide to strike. As they go one by one off the head. Oh my gosh. Many farmers were killed in these dangerous stunt acts. And the wheelbarrows have succeeded. And then they're up against an old foe, the mammoth. And then they all desperately fought to take him out, which they have succeeded. What they didn't know is that the mammoths called for reinforcements. And realized that they are outnumbered by power, not numbers. And all the mammoths, as they gather in the center to slaughter them, mammoths sinking into the water, falling to their death. And which the skeleton shall be discovered many years years later. And like, how did a mammoth die in the prehistoric? Why would a mammoth from a prehistoric era die in the medieval? Oh my gosh, those eyes are just so big. What's wrong with you? Are you high or something? You must be. Because only someone that high would be in a battle like this. So the one mammoth was just there, happy. I mean, with literally nothing much to do, he just stood there, do nothing, just absorbing life. When suddenly, the halflings, the peasants, decided to gather. On which then, they needed more fur for coats. And they're obviously looking at a source. And so they all charged in, not knowing the mighty power of the mammoth. Civilians were being tossed, being crushed like tomatoes. The mammoth won. The peasants retreated, and reinforcements was called. Squires were called in. They were sent in to take down the mighty beast, not knowing the consequences of a mighty woolly mammoth. The mammoth won that. Reinforcements were called. Archers were sent. As the mammoth took those arrows like if it was nothing. But obviously that led to his demise. This triggered a time paradox, causing the caveman to be spawned. They come in with reinforcements, shields, and everything, ready to take him out. And a war between the caveman and the war between the caveman and the medieval era has begun, which just angered the medieval, and so high-skilled knights were sent in. So knights were sent in to annihilate him. The king's best men, highly skilled, highly armored, taking on the mighty mammoth. And as you can see here, he is gently corrosing the mammoth's trunk to take up fur. And as he ordered. And all the cavemen had been annihilated. But that was not the end. More mammoths were called in, including stoners, who decided to grab some stones and throw them at advanced medieval knights. And the knights are fought brave. They fought on. All the mammoths are dead. A great majority of the units are dead, leaving nothing but 2. But the cavemen knew that this was becoming pointless, and that they were losing this battle. The only thing protecting them from death is this very broken brick wall. And as they all gathered in the corner for some sort of gangbang. I mean, oh my goodness. Talk about gangbang, man. And as this caveman was just hiding, and hopefully they would go away. But as you can see, they were not. And they're all huddled and ready for some fun. But this proved futile. Oh, did I say futile? I mean a success. As the caveman has been annihilated. So the caveman decided to change their strategy. A whole bunch of shields were initiated. Spear throwers. Chieftains. And 3 mammoths were sent to take on the mighty knights. And to the shock of the medieval people, the caveman took him down like if it was nothing. Or so they think. And the caveman has succeeded. More nitre sent in. Yep. More nitre sent in. And even artillery was sent to the battle scene. By the king's orders. In which this was a great improvement. As the knights take down their forces, a bunch by bunch, ever greatly succeeding. The cavemen decided to send in their bone mages and extra mammoths. I mean, oh my goodness, will my computer be able to support this? Tune in next time, which is now, as the mighty mammoths take on the mighty knights. War raged on for a very long time, leading absolutely nowhere. And so, the final battle between two of their between their chief and their king. And as the king slashed him, victory for the medievals. And as the caveman retreat, the battle was at an end. Tune in next time, folks. And well, folks, that is all for Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, which was a bunch of story readings, which I made up. But the one thing that, I just put these down here. Like, I'm looking down here and I see like a gate with the logo of the, I think it's the logo for the game. Game company designed this. Because I've seen like clips of it. I've seen like photos of this mysterious door online. But we're just going to find out eventually. Thank you, folks, for watching Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. And if you haven't subscribed or liked already, please do so, and so you can be notified about all my new videos, which is just on a little slide in the beginning of the video. And if you have any suggestions for like funny strategies for these battles, put it in the description below, and it'll be pointless for me to say this if you're not going to be doing so. And very soon I get to try the campaign mode, which shall be interesting. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.